This is the sanctuary at the Grace Presbyterian Church in downtown Calgary. This room has seen many great performances over time, and it's about to see yet another by Calgary's longest performing choral group, Revv 52.
Revv 52 is unique because I have never seen a choral group like this group anywhere in the world. It's a real eclectic group of people to start with, and then put that together with 55 people that can sing their rear ends off, and you've got really something really dynamite. So that's, for a starting point, what makes Revv 52 so unique.
Right now, Revv 52 is a dynamic 55-voice performance ensemble. This is the longest running group of singers in the city of Calgary. It started in 1952, which makes us 60 years. This is our 60th anniversary this year, and we are bringing you something special for that.
It's an interesting a collection of people in our group. We've got all sorts of folks. Like, we're not professional entertainers by any means. All of us, in one way or form, are kind of wannabe entertainers. You know? There's doctors, there's business people, there's construction workers, there's teachers, there's ministers, all sorts of groups of people. Homemakers, housewives, mothers, house husbands, everything. And we just get together because we've got that common bond. We love singing. And, you know, but when you're singing, you want to sing the stuff that you like. And you want to be singing things that you would be if you were in a bar band. You know, things that would get people getting up and getting them dancing and that kind of thing. And what's unique with us, and what I like about it, is that we get to sing in front of, you know, pretty large audiences now, which we really like.
Over the years, Revv has done a Ray Charles concert at the Jack Singer Concert Hall. They've done a Motown show at the Jubilee Auditorium. Last year we did music out of Greenwich Village, and this year it's some music out of Memphis, Tennessee, some of the greatest music that's ever been played. I mean, that's where rock and roll really originated. So it really is each year a stretch for all of the people that are in Revv 52. And Brian really always raises the bar, and that's what we're always trying to do. Let's go even further the next year. So this year, if you came to the show last year, you're going to see an entirely different show, and the bar is going to be raised again. For the Greenwich show, Brian went to New York City and lived in Greenwich Village for over a week, and really went to some of the stores where Bob Dylan used to hang out, etc. And for this show, Memphis, Tennessee, he was there this summer, spent time in Memphis, got to know a taxi driver, hung out with the same taxi driver the whole time, went to the bars, went to the clubs, went to the restaurants, went to the church where Al Green preaches. I mean, he really got immersed, and then he brings that back to us, and then we take that on and bring that out into the show.
It's the home of the blues, and it's really where rock and roll was birthed. And you saw that in Sun Studios, and when I was there this summer, I just took in as much as I could, the sights and sounds of Memphis, and going to Graceland, and walking the streets of Beale, and going into the clubs, and going to church on Sunday, and seeing kick and gospel music.
As sure as night.
My first show was the Greenwich Village show, and I loved the music and I loved the performance, but this year I really feel as if we are in Memphis. I have become a Southern Belle. I've been eating my soul food, and I've been, talking with the Southern drawl, and I've been really immersed in the whole experience of Memphis, Tennessee.
So we just huddle around right here in the living room. But Mom and Daddy said we got to be careful because
I have a strong Scottish accent, and I decided when I moved to Canada I would not lose my accent, because I think it's really easy to lose your accent when you are surrounded by people talking in a certain way. But I've really taken on the Memphis accent for this show. I'm all about the time I spend with my friends singing and performing, and I love it.
One of the other things that makes the group so different is that we're not just singing. The contribution of Murray Ord, our producer, and Brian, and the band that we bring in means that we're going for something more, well, it's a deeper experience than just music.
And singing with a live band, and not like just a piano and a violin. I mean, we're talking about a bass guitar, we're talking about a complete drum kit, we're talking about, you know, in our concert coming up with a saxophone and a trumpet and keyboards and everything. And of course, Steve Pino on guitar. How does it? You can't get any better than that. So we just love having that whole mix, and that's what makes Revv unique. It's the music that we sing, it's the people who we sing with, and it's the people that we play with. And the venue that we're at Grace Presbyterian Church, is awesome, and everybody gets up and has a great time.
We've got a radio DJ, me, who's sort of running the show, and there's a whole lot more to it than just people singing songs. It's a show. It's a real show. And you got to come out and see it to see exactly what we mean by that.
The music of Memphis is all about the music of rock and roll, rockabilly, blues, gospel, soul. It's one side of the tracks where Sun Music was, and it's the other side of the tracks where Stax Records was. It's the gospel sound and the soul, and then it's the rock and rockabilly. And then it's the people, it's the food, it's the smell, it's the heat. It's the real jubilation of that kind of jambalaya of kind of society and music and everything that's mixed up in the music that we're doing for this particular show, Great Balls of Fire.
When I hear that whistle blowing.
It is a timely show for Revv 52 because, as a lot of our fans know, this is the 60th anniversary of Revv 52, and also it's the 100th anniversary of Calgary. So we're pretty excited to be doing this show in Calgary, Alberta, where we all live. And the city is having a huge celebration this entire year, and it being named the Cultural Capital of Canada. And Revv 52 is doing Great Balls of Fire from Memphis, Tennessee. To blow our Revv horn, I'd say we're putting our stamp on it and driven our stake in the ground, and we want everybody to come out because it is going to be one kickin' party.
You can catch Revv 52's Memphis, Great Balls of Fire at the Grace Presbyterian Church, 10th Street and 15th Avenue Southwest in downtown Calgary. There are 3 performances happening this weekend, including a Saturday afternoon show. To learn more, visit their website, revv52.com. For Shaw TV, I'm videographer Patrick Aull.